So the comedian Larry Wilmore ended his comments at the White House Correspondents' Dinner by jokingly and lovingly saying to Obama in an endearing way, "You did it, my nigga." And the right wing has been feigning outrage ever since, and Rush Limbaugh decided to add to that parade. Let's watch.
I have to say something here, folks. Forget the jokes. It's the way that this guy closed out his gig at the White House press corps. He said something that nobody else can quote. He said something. If I tried to say what he said, even if I let everybody know I was quoting it, I get in heap big doo-doo. You know it as well as I do. Don't sit there and tell me I wouldn't. You just, no, I'm not going to play it. That's the whole point. I'm not going to play it. I couldn't say it, and I'm not going to play it. The office of the presidency, I've been concerned about this since, actually back during the Bush years, but more focused here with Obama, the occupant. The office of the presidency has been devalued now to the point of moral, ethical, and legal bankruptcy. And it was just epitomized by the way a comedian with a tiny, tiny audience addressed the President of the United States, and the President, smiling, laughingly accepted it.
Oh, goodness. What's that I smell? Is that PC outrage in the morning? What happened, Rush? You know, this is one of the guys who... Let's talk a little bit about what's going on in these college campuses, where everybody's getting all bent out of shape about jokes. They're just jokes. Get over it. Where's that now, buddy? I can't fucking hear you. Where is that now? It's nowhere to be seen because you want to make a political point against the left, so now all of a sudden, PC outrage is on the table. Now all of a sudden, you love PC outrage, you embrace PC outrage. And think about the argument he's making. You've devalued the office of the presidency. Coming from the guy who's called Obama a Kenyan Marxist, communist, Maoist, anti-American radical. Right, Larry Wilmore has devalued the office of the presidency. And this is the guy, Rush Limbaugh, who was pro-torture. He was pro-NSA spying, which gets rid of the Fourth Amendment in the Constitution. He was pro the Iraq War. He's been in favor of every intervention conceivable from Ronald Reagan and onwards. And he's arguing that something else is devaluing the office of the presidency. Why wouldn't torturing people and doing the opposite of what our values are supposed to be, why wouldn't that devalue the office of the presidency and the United States of America? Why wouldn't an offensive war waged on a country that didn't attack us, where minimum 200,000 civilians died, why wouldn't that devalue the office of the presidency? No, he was in favor of all of those things. But you said a word that I didn't like, so I'm going to say it devalued the office of the presidency. And finally, look, it's the same fucking false equivalence bullshit we've seen before on this, where he's like, again, feigning outrage. He's not actually mad. He's, I'm huffing and puffing, and I'm so mad about this. Okay, dude, it's not the same when you say the N-word and when Larry Wilmore, a black liberal comedian, says it lovingly to the president. Because when you say it, it ain't lovingly. So let's get that out there. And Rush Limbaugh calling out somebody's small audience. Oh, goodness. Oh, please. Please don't make me laugh, Rush. Don't make me laugh. We've covered the stories, guys. Rush Limbaugh now has fallen so far from his peak that he's now being beaten in some markets by college radio stations. Guys, college radio station signals go out like 8 feet. They're like 7 people on the block even get the station, and that's beating Rush Limbaugh. He is an absolute joke. Nobody's listening to his show except people shitting in their Depends while clutching their rifles. Okay? And he's a dinosaur who's going to be gone soon. Nobody's buying your shtick and your act anymore, Rush.